untwined cord, timorous glance from mine to yours. Make me a melody I mutter mousily. Speak your prose with none to please. Weigh your elbows on my knees, as uttered several times before. Rhyme with your truth and metaphor swore. To be drawn to you is a kindness, steadily strumming just to remind us. Give me a word, hearken. Perfect, hearken, hearken for a while. Hearken, hearken for a while. We could sway above the meadows as our riddles rest beneath, as our verses hide away. We could say, let it be. Does your heart too whistle a wonder if the past is wet with the future? Is the now a chance or a passage only to be walked upon? And if that is what they are after, solely to foretell or to remember, it is us who are left above bedding, borrowing breath, followed not by an ending. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Forget your voice, forget your mind. But when they find a way to wander, we will let it all. Hearken, hearken for a while. Hearken, hearken for a while. We could sway above the meadows as our riddles rest beneath. I will listen, I will listen, I will let it be. I will ba da 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 Hearken, hearken, oh hearken, 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 hearken for a while. Hearken, hearken for a while. Hello! How's everyone doing? I've got loop back on, that's not what I want. There we go. Hello, how does this sound? Does this work? This hopefully works. And everything good. Hello, hello! I thought I would go live while I do a bit of sewing for my Qifrey cosplay. I am sewing the pleats on the shoulder strap thing he has, which is something that's been giving me a lot more of a headache than I thought it would. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't give me a headache. I don't have much experience, like, I don't know. I have experience sewing. I don't know, putting costumes together like this and everything. So I've changed where my mic is and I don't trust it. I hope it sounds okay. Because it's like the way that the material kind of is, like, it goes around most of his waist, but then it tapers up so it sits on his shoulders, and I'm like, how'd you do that? This material is not particularly foldy. It's not as, like, I don't know, slinky as I feel like the material of his outfit is in the manga and in the anime. So it's a bit like, it doesn't fold naturally, so I've been doing pleats, but then it's like, okay, how many pleats? Where do you put the pleats? And then sewing the pleats, and I think the heat has been taking it out of me, so I have been a lot less productive on it this week, which has been bit stressful because a fancy forest is in 3 weeks, or as 2 weeks and 4 days. I'm not terrified about that. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just getting things ready for that, and also making sure that when it comes to that, I'm not on the floor in a heap because I've overdone myself. That's the general goal with that. So we shall see. Just gonna... Hello! Hi Ren, how are you doing? Hope this mic sounds okay. I've moved it and I don't trust it. So let me know if it sounds like trash. Yeah. It's nice to get back to this and do some actual sewing, because not sewing this has been stressing me out. So yeah. That's in. Right, that's very much in. There we go. It's going to be quite soon, I guess, when we get the forecast for Fantasy Forest, so I'm hoping that it's going to be reasonable. It's going to be so weird, like, going back down to the south for this, because I don't know. I've been in the north for a bit. Driving, now the heat's over. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad that it's getting cooler down there. Like, oh my gosh, like, the last few days I've been like, oh, I'm so thankful that it's gotten cooler, but then I've also been like, oh my gosh, I know there are so many people for whom it has not got cooler yet, so I'm glad to hear that the temperature is better where you are. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Today's been kind of a very low energy day. I got up and I was like, I'm gonna do things, and my body was like, no, you're not, you're going back to bed. So I did a bit, and then I did go back to bed. So that's been good, mostly, but a bit stressful, because I'm like, but the things I was gonna do, what about them? So, yeah, it's nice to get to a bit of things now and chill out and stream a bit. What's that? What are you doing there, sir? Seems like an incorrect thing to do. Okay, we'll see. Oh my gosh, what the heck are you on about? What is this? What do you call this? Call that a mess. Oh my gosh. That's just okay. It's just not how any of that's meant to work. We're just gonna pretend that's fine. That's very true. Yeah, no, I think Sunday, like, I'm coming to the conclusion that Sunday is a rest day. Sunday is a day to be like, I'm gonna rest and recalibrate and like brace myself for whatever's coming on Monday. Yeah, because that is a pleat, my goodness. Yeah, you need that, and I think I'm trying to learn to be good at taking breaks and giving myself time, but it's a learning curve, like everything else in this world. Yeah, it is, and like, I don't know, like, I chose to self-manage my projects and everything, but that doesn't mean I always enjoy the bit where I'm like, oh gosh, I have to work out this and the other thing. Though I do like switching from one thing to another. There we go. It's nice to do hand sewing as well, because most of this project has been machine sewing, which is fun, but something nice about just having it here. It's a good vibe. Thank you. And likewise, yeah, like, yeah, can be a lot sometimes, but I feel very grateful to have a very nice community and everything, which it's been nice. That always, like, I don't know, I think helps keep me going, even like when I'm like, don't have the energy for things, there's like nice bits of conversation or just things going on that I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's one reason, like, yeah, exactly. Rest is productive, yes. Yeah. Exactly. It's like, oh, I've been, it's also so hard, I feel like, training yourself when it's like because everyone's situation is completely different. So for some people, it's like, you know, it's like the difficult thing of being like, I am resting, which is essential. It is also a privilege, but it is also essential, and I'm making that choice, but it's also in some ways not a choice. But you know, and like I went out on Friday to a really lovely like arts and crafts house, like these ye olde stately homes, but it's arts and crafts style, which is like my favorite architectural and like design style, because it's pretty, and it was also a social movement against mechanization, which is pretty damn cool. Mechanization, not wait. The movement against mechanization, not mechanization. The mechanization, complicated thing. Anyway, and where am I sewing the wrong thing? I am sewing the wrong thing. Do I care? No! Yeah, so that was really, really cool. Hello, Sanjeet, how are you doing? So that was really cool, but I like had to kind of I was like, yes, I'm going. Because my partner was like, yeah, I've worked really hard this week. I deserve to go. I was like, I don't have to deserve this. I can just go out and do a fun thing. That would be fun, you know. It's like having to remind yourself you don't have to justify and feel guilty for it. But sometimes it's, it's valid. It's important to give space for that. The constant processing of being human and all that. How's cosplays coming along for anyone who is working on cosplays right now? I say I have no idea. I actually haven't got any analytics up for this stream, so I have no idea of how many people might or might not be here. Who knows? I don't. I still don't know how to Yeah, definitely. I don't understand how socializing works, or friend groups or things. I don't understand how people do that. It can be a lot. Still getting used to using OBS and... Oh no! Vinted. Oh gosh, yeah. Good luck with that. May the thrift gods be in your favor. I need to get some bits. This weekend has been the weekend where I go, damn, I'm really... Hello ghost, how are you doing? I'm really not gonna get, things done, get everything done. It's like, oh well, we're just gonna see. And also, I'm so thoughtful about doing things like planning food, which I always forget about. And that can be important. One thing that does sometimes bug me with events in general is sometimes and it's this is not a valid bug. This is just a damn, I kind of wish when it takes a while for you to get what the schedule is. It's good with Fantasy Forest because there's a bunch of stuff up already. But I'm I want to know when things are, because then I know my plans. And also with MegaCon, I'm hoping to go to. I've booked the tickets to MegaCon, the end of July, beginning of August actually. And I need to I need to plan, what I'm going to be doing, but that's, based on if there'll be panels I want to see or things I want to go to, and I don't know yet because they haven't released the schedule yet, as far as I'm aware. We'll see. It's so satisfying to actually start this again, because it's been a while. Haven't done much work on this for the entire week. What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, planning is everything. I always feel I enjoy an event more if I've planned it. Not planned as in we're gonna do this and then we're gonna do this. Planned as in it's that audio, which is you make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan. It's like that. It's I like to know what the plan is, and then have an idea of like plan A and plan B, know where everything is, and then we can adapt around it. How much is done? How much is done on what specifically? On the sewing? I've done a few. On the planning, done a bit, still thinking about it. Yeah, we'll see. Hello. Yes. Oh, okay. I will be back in a minute. You can come in if you want. Yep, Mum. Speak your prose with none to please. Weigh your elbows on my knees, as uttered several times before. Rhyme with your truth, the metaphor swore. To be drawn to you is a kindness, steadily strumming just to remind us. Give me a word, hearken. I'm back. On the cosplay, so not much to be honest. It feels like a lot though, because it's taken me a lot of work and time on it. I have made the skirt for the cosplay, and I'm now sewing the straps. So, and I like the straps are hemmed and everything, it's just doing the pleats. So then I will need to then sew the straps onto the skirt, and then I will have that bit. Thank you, yay, glad to be back. Brief detour. So yeah, not too much comparatively. I also have the wig here, which isn't styled, but I've crimped it because I'm learning how to do that now on wigs, which is interesting. So I'm probably going to do like a pared back version. I have a top that might work for his like his. Oh, thank you so much. I loved recording it. It was I love Yellowco's music. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do a slightly pared back version of it, because, I don't know, I do not have the energy right now to make a full cosplay, but I might try and make his hat, and I have got some material. My mum was in town the other day, and she came back, she'd stopped off at the charity shops, and she came back with this perfect grey fabric, which was like a sheet, and it was like £3, and I was like, wow, I've been blessed by the charity shop gods. Let's go. I was very excited about that. So I really want to make like the full cosplay and really put a lot of energy into it and try making the glasses. I probably won't have all that done for Fantasy Forest though, because it's in 3 weeks, and you know, I always have multiple projects that I'm wanting to get done at the same time, which is keeps me going. It's fun, but sometimes it means that I have to adjust my standards for what I want to do. Hope that answer made sense, because I feel like I went back over myself several times. I did turn my mic back on, right? Yeah, I did. It's back on. That's good. It's nice to like get back to sewing, because I haven't the last project that I sewed was a Shilian cosplay in 2020, god, 2024. It's a while ago. Okay. So it's nice to do some sewing. And I really want to work on projects more like this. And it's nice to combine it as well with doing a bit of streaming, because that's something I want to do more of. And yeah, sorry about, I feel like, have I still got the fisheye effect on my camera? I'm not sure if I have. Have I? I don't know. Sorry if I have. I am hopefully going to the camera shop tomorrow to be like, do you know why my camera will not connect? Please, please. And hopefully they shall have the answers that I seek. Because I really want to be able to, you know, stream with the camera that I spent money on buying and everything and all that. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm aware these pleats are like not like glad you like the cover Ghost. I was like I was wondering what I wanted to put music at the start, and I was like, I really don't have the energy to like troll through music like that's like, I don't know, royalty free, or that I can use, that I that I want to use and fits the vibe. So I was like, it would honestly probably take me less energy just to like, you know, I went and recorded me singing it and recorded some sounds in the garden and put them together, and I was like, there we go. It works. There's also, I don't think you can hear it in the recording. Well, you can hear it in the recording. I'm not sure if you can hear it in how I edited the audio, because I don't know. It was difficult because the seagulls were really, really loud, but there were skylarks which are really quiet, because you can hear skylarks here, which is crazy. It's not that crazy, like I'm near enough to the countryside, but it's crazy for me coming from the suburbia and being used to only hearing like skylarks when it's like, I don't know, I'm like in the countryside. Like, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Do I go back up to the next one? Okay, we have zone. Another thing. I'm aware these aren't symmetrical or anything. We're not going for them being perfect because A, I do not have the energy. B, in like the illustrations and everything and the manga and everything that I've looked at, you know, it's just kind of crumpled. It's like it's not perfect. It's not a line of pleats. It's just together. So starting to get that effect in, like the pleats and stuff, which is great. Very fun to work on. Oh, honestly, this is like the chillest. Like, I do enjoy doing things on the machine, but it does not beat these levels of chill. These levels of chill only come from hand sewing. There we go. Wait, no, did I go down less far than I wanted to? Gotta go down another stitch. Is that the right side of the bin? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I am so glad that the temperature has cooled down and is no longer being ridiculous. Because I'm not great in the heat. Yeah. And especially like, you know, even for like, I don't know, just heat in general, like it was just ridiculous. You know, there's heat and then there's, oh gosh, the world is on fire. And that, in my opinion, was very much the latter. I really wanted to try and stream yesterday or today, and I wonder about streaming and reading The Legend of Exorcism, because that's something I really want to do. I haven't done that, mainly because I need to edit but mainly because I want to get this a bit further before I can feel a bit more relaxed, and also because I want to edit my mic a bit so it sounds, I don't know, more reedy and less kind of general vibes, and also because I want to try and set up my camera as well. So I'm hoping that I can do that in the next few days. Done some more practice reading. I am kind of like, okay, have fun, good vibes for running away, and I'll see you in a second. Yeah. I'm kind of like a bit nervous. I don't know. My performance brain has kicked in for like live reading, and I'm like, oh God, well, do you know, how am I gonna do this? How do words work? What voices do I do? And I'm definitely overthinking it, and I don't want to do that, so done a bit of practicing and confirmed to myself that I can actually read live and get the words right, which is kind of the main thing that would stress me out, is if I just tried to do that and my brain just went, nope, which would be fair if it did, but it hasn't, luckily. So if I can do that, then I can relax a bit and enjoy telling the story of this crazy, chaotic queers in ancient China. As you do. Oh yeah, also on trinkets, I was thinking I want to make some Qifrey specific trinkets. Because that'll be fun. I was gonna make casting seals and give them out. Do you know what? I don't draw. I'm not I do not practice drawing. I am not an artist, and it would take me energy to be learn how to draw a circle, and I don't think I want to print them off. So I think what I'm gonna do is what I've done before for trinkets is I've got some aged paper. Oh gosh, that's probably in a box somewhere. I can find it, it's fine. I've got some aged paper, and I have, what the heck is going on here? Okay, that's nothing to do with me, never mind. This thread is a bit tricksy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's fine. I've got some aged paper, and I have written quotes on it. Because that's fun. They've been kind of funny or inspirational quotes from things people might get, like song lyrics or well-known books, and I could copy out a bunch of ones from Witch Hat Atelier, and that would be fun. And I might do that on stream at some point, because making trinkets on stream last time was a lot of fun, so I could do a bit more of that. Expected streaming to be a lot more exhausting than I am finding it. Oh, my second time of ever streaming. Probably because I have, I'm not a big account, which is good, I think. Which means that I'm not dealing with lots of people or being massively in the public eye or anything. So I can just chill and be here and try and pick up this goddamn needle because my nails are too long. Oh god. There we go, got it. We're all good. Do a bit more sewing and then I'll probably head off and maybe do some editing or something. Or go for a walk maybe, get out. There's a lovely place about 5 minutes walk away where you can see the sun, 10 minutes walk away, where you can see the sunset as it sets above the hills, and it's rather lovely to walk out there in the evening, especially in this heat. I'm not going anywhere in the day, I'm staying right here mostly, even though it has cooled down a lot. So I might head up there. It was funny, on Friday I kept checking the weather because I'd seen that it was going to cool down on Friday, but it was cooling down in the afternoon, so we went out in the morning and that was nice. But when I was looking, it was still hot when we got back, and I was looking at the forecast, I was like, how is it going to cool down? It was still showing that it was going to cool down massively, and I'm like, what do you mean the jump is going from 28 to 22 in an hour? How does that work? But it was mainly because the wind picked up. Oh gosh. And it made it a lot cooler, which I was very grateful for, because yeah. Oh gosh. We're not looking at the undersides. It's fine. Have some water and stay hydrated. Very important. Especially when you're yapping and it's hot. That's something I need to remember to do, is waterproof my bags. Because last year it rained on the last day. It was like someone kept pouring buckets of water over at random intervals, which was a bit not great. Did lead to some pretty aesthetic moments, but not great. So I would like to put some waterproofing on my bags, because Yeah, I was panicking a bit, not gonna lie, because I was like, oh yeah, my bags with like important things like my notebook and my phone and my camera in that are now very wet. Oh no! So, yeah, would like not to be panicking is always good. Is that pulled through? Yeah, it's pulled through. Yay. Hope everyone else's Sundays have been good and weeks coming tomorrow, starting tomorrow, whatever, are looking good. Am I saying the right bit? Yep, I am. Always a lot going on. But I have nearly finished sewing these pleats, so let's go! I'm so happy. And it's nice to multitask a bit and stream while I do it. That's my... What is that? That's that bit. Okay, I can do nothing about that bit. Yeah, the back of this is a bit gnarly. So... But no one's looking at the back of it. It's just me. It's just me. I'm really excited to cosplay Qifrey because like Witch Hat is so big right now, and like I hope people will recognize him, and it'll be fun. I'm hoping there'll be a Witch Hat meet at MegaCon. If there is not a Witch Hat meet at MegaCon, I am going to be very shocked. Because it's a big anime right now. Everyone's talking about it, I think. Or well, that might be my side of the internet. So it'd be nice to have a meetup and see what the meet vibes are for Witch Hat, because every fandom has different vibes for their meetups. One thing I discovered is like just because you like a piece of media doesn't mean that you will, like, the vibes of the fandom will be what you're looking for. Because sometimes fandoms match the vibes of the media. Quite often, as I found, in the way that sometimes, it's really, really weird psychology thing, of sometimes communities created around a media, the toxic people in those emulate, like, the bad things the media is speaking out about, which is weird. And I want to make a video on that because it's really interesting and also sucks. It's like, so, you know, it's interesting that, like, you know, I love Danmei and reading Danmei, but I have comparatively not read that many Danmei, but I am very active in, generally, I don't know, fairly active, I don't know, in the Danmei fandom, because at least the chill parts of the Danmei fandom I get on very well with, and I'm very lucky to have made some very cool friends through. Yeah, the main kind of fandoms or communities I'm in is like Danmei, Witch Hat, and fantasy vibes. That's it. That's pretty much it. Which is because they're mostly pretty chill, and I like that. And I feel very lucky to have a very chill community, and usually hear about drama that's going on secondhand, and go, oh gosh, that's awful. Welp. Yay! Can't believe I've sewn all of this. Okay. take that pin out. Got another one done. I'm gonna keep going till my thread runs out, and then I will hop off and end the stream. Be right back in a second. Could you, make me a melody, I muttered mercilessly. Speak your prose with none to please. Weigh your elbows on my knees, as uttered several times before. I'm back. Whee! Okay. Just need to work out where the next one's sitting. They're all very wonky. They're all wonky little guys. The arts and crafts style house that I went to and looked around on, feels weird saying when I look around a house, I don't know why it feels weird. How are you supposed to sit? How are you sitting? Yeah, that is how you're sitting. On Friday, I really, really want to go and do a Qifrey photo shoot there. Because the aesthetics and design style of Witch Hat are very reminiscent of arts and crafts. I think I saw on Wikipedia, do with that source what you will, that the creator of Witch Hat was inspired by Art Nouveau aesthetics, and I think also arts and crafts, but I don't know. I think they specifically said Art Nouveau, but I don't know about arts and crafts. But it is very reminiscent of arts and crafts, especially in sort of the designs of the buildings and the windows and things. So I really want to do a Qifrey photo shoot there, because it wasn't too busy, which was nice. So you could just chill and walk around, which I enjoyed. I'm never sure what I always see cosplayers like going to these really cool buildings or, you know, places outside, and I'm always like, you know, did you have to email people before you did that? Have you hired this entire place, or did you have to crop this video as like 6 people walked past? I always want to know, because I'm like, I don't know how to navigate this, you know? If I'm just posting on Instagram, I think it's fine, but then, you know, what if I was using it for other things? Is that a copyright issue? I'm not a big business, you know? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting faster with my sewing, though. So that's something. It's very much something. I'm nearly going to finish this side. Woohoo! I will be posting TikToks and videos when I do a cos test, when I have finished this, and when I decide how much more I am doing on this. You're back! Hey, hello ghost! How you doing? Yeah, so just gonna keep going for a few minutes and finish this set off, and then I will head off and probably go for a walk. And yeah, it's been very, very fun hanging out. I really enjoy streaming. Can see why a lot of people do it. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, finding that I can very easily talk for long periods of time. Surprise, surprise to no one. So I'm gonna get all of the pleats done bar one, which is very cool. Oh gosh, what are you doing? Stop wrapping around. Stop, come back. Okay, there we go. I'm good. I'm sad that season 1 of Witch Hat has ended on a massive cliffhanger. But I'm very, very excited that it got so much love and that it's being adapted into an anime and that season 2 is apparently in the works. Very exciting. I don't think I've ever seen an anime leave off in like such a cliffhanger. I don't think it's very, very usual In fairness, I don't know what else they could have done, you know? Like, I was looking at the manga, and I guess spoilers for how long this arc goes on, but this arc goes on for like a full another volume of the manga. Like, there is a lot more we have to get through before we can leave this goddamn cave. You know? So I was like, yeah, this is not really a good point to leave it, and I'm glad they didn't try and like squish it to get like some kind of resolution, because it's like, nah buddy, we're just beginning. We got a lot to go. And we'll see how it goes. But it was interesting how like the last episode was like genuinely scary in quite like a few bits. Like, I need to rewatch it. I started like rewatching the whole thing like back to back yesterday, because like, I can do that now. I can just press play on the episodes and just watch them. And then when the episode ends, you don't have like the like other animes flashing on screen because there's no other episodes. It's like, nope, we just go on to the next episode and then the next. I only got up to episode 3, so yeah. Have to say, I am holding out for maybe there might be some witch hat guests at MegaCon. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe that's ridiculous, but I live in hope. Because they haven't, as far as I'm aware, they haven't released any anime guests yet. So who knows? Oh, there are so many great, amazing voice actors as part of that cast. It's such an amazing cast, and the accents make me so happy. I love the accents. Okay. Right. Okay. I finished that pleat. So we have nearly a full row of pleats. Woohoo! So probably finish this row later and then maybe try and do the next row tomorrow. And then I will be sewing it on and trying to work out positioning, which again feels like a final thing. Like working on the skirt never felt too final, because it was like, it's elastic, it's fine. I just need to work out the rough length and you know, which was a good place to start. But now it's like, I have to make decisions and they're irreversible. I mean, I can unpick it, but still. So yeah, and then hopefully I can get this finished pretty soon, and then I can work out the other bits, well, how much more I'm doing for Qifrey, and whether or not I'm going to start on on trying to make Legion Long's cosplay, which isn't Fantasy Forest, luckily. So glad I didn't set that one for then, but it is for MegaCon, which is like 2 weeks after Fantasy Forest. So my plan currently is possibly, because it was my first time making the costume and everything. Thank you! I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm very excited to put it together. Yeah, to like get a bed sheet in the colour that I want. So it's like, I'm not spending a ton of money on fabric, because fabric is expensive, as I found out. I mean, I already kind of knew that, but it's like, oh no, yeah, fabric is pricey. And bed sheets, not pricey. Fabric is pricey for a reason, because it looks cool and it's, you know, it's great. But if I can get myself some bed sheets of the colour I want, and then I can do that, have that costume to wear, it'd be great. And I can also learn from it, and then I can maybe make a better one with the right fabric at some point, and it'll be fun. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how all that goes in due course. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out while I stream and sew things. It's been a lovely vibe once again. I hope that you all have a good rest of your Sundays and a good week tomorrow, and I will be posting more updates on sewing, and if I am planning to stream more, I will... What the heck is that? It's a bit from a bead. It's fine. I will post about that as well, because I want to stream more, but maybe do some more sewing, or making some more trinkets, or hopefully, fingers crossed, reading Legend of Exorcism starting next week, and it'll be fine, and it'll be great, and I'll get over my slight anxiety, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. Bye.